Yo guys, what is happening? I'm going to show you in this video what the big common issue is with delayed gratification, and this might be one of the reasons why you're getting held back in anything that you're trying to do. I wasted years of my life not understanding delayed gratification properly, and I'm going to teach you how to actually use it to achieve your goals faster. Let's get straight into this video. So this is the delayed gratification scale, right? The guy at the top, he's focusing on the long-term things, the things with more benefits, the roads that are less travelled, and the things that take longer to build. Usually stuff like starting a YouTube channel, building a business, getting in shape, all these type of things that less people do, therefore the value is much higher. And the benefit of these things compound over time, and then that's what you enjoy at the end. So you're delaying the gratification. Then you get the guy at the bottom, and that's the instant gratification, right? It's instant fun, usually an artificial version. That is porn, junk food, games, designing clothing when you're in a job, commonly accessed. The reason why this is easy to get and low value is because the ease of achievement is so low. Everybody can get this type of stuff, right? But you get the fun straight away. But there's issues with both of these paths, guys. So the top one's going to take 5, 10, 15 years. Now, the main focus is the delayed gratification because everybody wants to go down this path, and this is the right one to choose if you want anything of significance because it's the one less travelled. This is where most people go wrong with delayed gratification, including myself. Yeah, as I said, I messed up on this big time. So you think that working hard is the only part of the equation. You've just got to work hard consistently over time, and that is the only thing that you have to do. Well, if working hard was the only thing you had to do, then janitors and dinner ladies and whatever minimum wage job workers would be rich, right? The difference is between working hard consistently over time and really actually feeling the benefits of delayed gratification is you've got to make iterations along the way, because this can put you in a non-stop work cycle with no results, right? And what I'm about to share with you next is the thing that completely changed my life with this. My results I started seeing so much faster, and I was no longer in this spinning hamster wheel of constant work, constantly grinding, and just telling myself that this is the right path you're meant to be on. Like, you are meant to be constantly grinding. The thing is, it's like there's this whole hustle bro culture online, yeah? It's like you've just got to work hard no matter what. Don't think about anything else, just work hard. But this is the thing that puts you in the hamster wheel. And when you're working hard and it hasn't got a purpose, or it hasn't got an end result in mind, or you're not implementing the thing that I'm about to teach you now, you're going to be working super hard but not really getting anywhere. And if that's going to be the case, you might as well sit on your ass and watch Netflix all day, yeah? Because at least then you're enjoying something a little bit. But working hard all the time with no result, you're not going to enjoy it, yeah? And I've spent a lot of important years doing exactly that. So this is what you should do different. You need to iterate. Yeah, this is the point of this video. You need to iterate. And don't be mistaken, you have to work hard. Yeah, you still have to work hard consistently over long periods of time, but you need to iterate. Now, what do I mean by iterate? Well, you need to work hard for a small chunk of time, and then you need to look at what you've got, look at the results, and then you make changes, and then you go again. Work hard, certain period of time, make changes, then go again. You must work through the pain, and you must iterate. Now, when it comes to iteration, the thing that you've got to think about is you've got to make changes. Yeah, so it's not just the physical work, but it's thinking as well. Yeah, this is the common mindset issue that you're going to run into. Yeah, the issue is you don't know if you haven't reached your goal yet because you've not worked enough, or you don't know if it's because you're doing the wrong thing over and over and over. And when you think about doing the wrong thing over and over and over, that's pretty scary, right? Because essentially, you can have a never quit mindset, be doing the wrong thing over and over, and you can be doing it for 5, 10 years. And then all of a sudden, you're 35 years old, and you've been doing the wrong thing for years, but because you've got the never quit mindset, you're just still stuck in that position. So this is the difference with the iteration process, yeah? Because this is what it's going to look like instead of this, yeah. So this is shorter, yeah, and then this is much longer. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to enjoy delayed gratification, but we're still trying to have it delayed less. We still want it faster. It's faster than instant, but we don't want to delay it forever. Because otherwise, you'd want to be delaying gratification until you're 80 years old, and who wants to do that? Nobody. Like, come on, guys. So how do you actually know if you're doing the wrong thing? Well, what you need to look for are small changes at each checkpoint and finding measurable units. Now, that's a bit of a mouthful, let me explain. So, we're looking to make small changes, and each checkpoint means ideally a specific amount of time. Or if you're running advertisements, a specific amount of ad spend. Or if you're growing a social media channel, some specific amount of viewers, yeah? The measurable unit is going to be dates or numbers, okay? So rather than thinking, right, I'm starting this new thing, it's going to take me 5 years. I'm building this business, it's going to take me 5 years. I'm growing this social media channel, it's going to take me 5 years. What you need to be thinking about is, right, to grow it to the level 10, level 100, what I want it to be like, that's going to take a super long period of time, yeah? This thing that I'm getting into is going to take 5-10 years. But what am I doing every 30 days, every 7 days, every 6 months to check my progress and see what's right and see what's wrong, right? So just take, for example, let's talk about a YouTube channel, yeah? So you can sit on YouTube and just keep posting videos, video, it gets nowhere, right? Well, what you need to be doing is checking every video, every other video, see what went right, analytics, you can check the watch time, you can check the click-through rate, because then when you find that a video has a good click-through rate, then what you're trying to look at, you're looking back at that video and then you're trying to implement elements of that video into new videos. So by focusing on data points and checkpoints, and then focusing on a small and measurable period of time rather than just the longest ones, that's where you're able to compound the improvements, right? Because then you're focusing on micro improvements, right? Even when you're a complete beginner, you notice these little things, you start piecing them together and adding them to your arsenal. And then that's when it really starts compounding and you are actually going to be changing over time. But, for example, if you're doing the same thing over and over and you're getting nowhere for ages, years, then that's a sign you're doing something wrong. So, this is the difficult thing, right? You don't want to be measuring 30 days and asking yourself why you haven't got somewhere. But what you do want to be measuring is every 30 days for the long period of time. Because then if a year goes by, 2 years goes by, then you're doing something drastically wrong. But by looking for the small improvements, that's really where you can get an edge and start learning faster. And that's really what we want at the end of the day, guys. We want to be learning this stuff faster. So this is the real difficulty with self-improvement, yeah? In anything you're doing, business, relationships, social media, whatever, fat loss, whatever it is, yeah? The real difficulty is so confusing and hard to get your head around. And that's because you don't know if you're doing the wrong thing or you don't know if you just have not done it enough. But with this process, you're going to be able to get around that. You're going to be able to measure your progress over time and you're going to be able to visually see that you are on the right or wrong path and able to make improvements from there. So when you change your mindset to look for these small improvements, that's where you can really identify what works. And when I realised this, honestly, the results I was seeing started happening so much faster. Guys, if you start implementing this, you're really going to see it a lot. And yeah, I've just started using Loom. Let me know what you think about this. This is much easier to make. I can't believe I've only just learned how to do it. Anyway, subscribe to the channel. More videos coming out on a weekly basis, man. Some serious heat. It's all about e-commerce mindset. If there's anything you want me to do a video on, let me know in the comments and I'll do a video. Message me on Instagram, X, and let's connect, let's chat. E-commerce mindset, make money online. Let's get it, yeah?